what we do best. Chop stars, chopping boys up, not slopping boys up. A nigga DJ Wiz on the ones and twos, man. From my town to your town, this how it go down. Turn it up, Big Mo, City of Serve, chopped up and not slopped up.
Out old like tic-tac-toe. Cause I'm the type of cat that get that dough. Get them bricks. Get the streets grind hard and get that six. They burn the fuck, I'll get that bitch. I'll get her skirt. I'm not the big timers, but I got that work. And when I get that bitch, I'll get her skirt. I'm not the big timers, but I got that fuck, I'll get that bitch. I'll get her skirt. I'm not the big timers, but I got that work. And when I pop out in a Bentley, man, it got to hurt. The top on you was the damn dancing shirts. Oh, that rap cheese, man. What you know about going overseas, man? Blowing trees in the breeze, pushing V's, man. The mo, we ain't tripping, it's a G thing. Gotta love it. I pushed and shoved it just to get in the dough. It's like I pushed and shoved it to get in your hole. So you boys talking about on wet little old. So I ain't playing games no more, and that's for real.
The days of struggle, life is just a tussle, but I always had hustle, sipping gallons of tussle, and my topic discussion. All these haters mad cause they gas be lustin', and my gator hunting buttons popped up, blowing no fofo. In my lab, make a jacker hit a flow, B-I-G-M-O-E, feel me, heavyweight in the middle, laid out through the South Sea, Gucci the front three, fragrance of new cheese. Everybody knew me as I wrecked on Struzy, They came too far to set back. Get back, I'll pull out my 90 bag. Haters tryna get my stash, you get a stash. I ain't taking no setback. Get back.
What's up, y'all? What's good? Dreamwise here for another one. Yes, today we're talking about the future income has changed forever. Oh boy, this is going to be a quick one because I gotta go make these other plays, but I wanted to come on and make sure we did this right because, oh boy, my 40-year-old ass has been stuck on this streaming university. God damn. Listen, family, I'm a big kid at heart, and I'm just so thrilled and so elated to see these kids taking over the world. I'm talking about it's such a beautiful thing, and it's such a precious moment that we got to understand to the core based off of these kids being the Christ consciousness ones. And they're showing us a wave. They're showing us a real wave that we need to be able to embark in. And I'm gonna break it down for y'all right now. What's the deal, family? What's good? Yes, sir. We in here. What's up, Leia? What's up, Dr. Lakeith, babe? Cosmic energy. I'm glow face. I am glow face. Yeah. Minnie Lou. See? Yeah, versatile. Get it on. Let's get it on. Saint Nero. What's up, Titus? William, what's good? All right. Listen, family, this is important. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. This is the new wave. These kids are the new wave, and they're giving us a blueprint. Now, it's not about being a streamer or whatever these kids doing this Twitch thing. It's more about the subconscious understanding of what's actually going on. And they're running it up in a particular way that I had to examine it. The past 5 days, I just been on Streamer U. And you even look at the name stream, it's a stream of consciousness, right? That's you channeling, downloading, and moving, impromptu moving with your spirit. And then your own universe, right? Creating your world for you. Creating your world for you. So the new economy that we're about to move in rewards surprises. And I'm going to get into that so we can dive deeper into the fold of how you want to move next. Because this ain't about me. This ain't about Kai. This is about understanding where we're moving to. And if you're not on the boat, hey, you're just going to be shit out of luck. So check this out. This is huge. So now we got to understand to the core how we've been moving in this earth realm for the past 100 years, right? So when we look at this chart, we see that we've been in stages, and these stages are heating up super fast. And in these stages heating up so fast and changing, terraforming so fast, we got to be able to catch on if we're trying to succeed down here in this earth realm. See, a lot of times what happens is, and we're going over a lot of this in the Patreon, a lot of times what happens is we be so spiritually high, we don't even deal with our earthly endeavors, right? We're earthly no good. Shout out to my bro God, brother Joseph. So spiritually high that you can't even touch ground and understand that you're supposed to experience something down here in this particular time and moment. So what I'm doing in the Patreon now is I'm moving into another level of genius, which is demon time. And demon time just essentially means genius. Demon, the etymology of demon is Damien, which means genius, or dividing, guiding spirit. So demon time is something that has a negative connotation to it, but essentially it's about you getting to your success. You get into your luxury. You get into your prosperity. You get into your bag.
Sorry, bye.
Hey, I'm just telling you what it is, nigga, and I'm going to break it all the way down in the Patreon because, again, we got to understand the 42 laws of Ma'at. You have not done none of these things. You're not even really here. So if you're experiencing an illusion and you're trying to get back to your great by and by, your heaven so fast that you miss all the potentiality to move in this earth realm, then guess what, nigga? You're going to come back and try again.
Sorry, bye.
Sorry for you, boy. I'm telling you. Look, this is the move. And, you know, I've been talking about this for a while, but I kind of moved away from it. Just because, you know, I think with me and my particular adventure, I got too complacent, too comfortable. So, you know, that comfort kind of puts you to sleep no matter what level of freedom you're at, right? And, you know, you can be like, yeah, you know, I don't got to really do it. But shit, if I want to do more and I want more, then fuck it, let me go for it. Let me not just live in my comfortable bubble and just be, you know what I'm saying, in a particular stage of life that I can see myself carrying out forever. No, nigga, let's do something fire. Let's do something grand. Let's do something magnificent. And essentially, that's what I'm about to move into, another level of prosperity in this thing. A lot of times that comfort just nulls us to sleep, and then we don't got no motivation, no drive. It might be my midlife crisis, but fuck it, nigga. I'm going for mine. You feel me? And, you know, it's important that you go for yours. And this is a time for us to understand and express ourselves freely without judgment, and understand that, you know what I'm saying, this is your time to shine. This is your life, and you have the ability now with the internet and with technology and with all these damn AI devices that's helping you push. This is your time to really say, you know what? Let me take a shot on me. Let me see how far I can push the level of this thing. Let me not just be, meek and humble and all of that. And in this book, hey, I'm telling you, nigga, they got a whole part in this thing about jealousy. They got a whole part in this thing about, man, don't worry, Patreon, we're gonna dive deeper into the fold. Let me get to it. So the evolution of income, So y'all can see the industrial age, right, is where we is basically just working with our hand, factory workers, labor, time for money. So, a lot of times we try to carry out the same experience some of our parents had, right? Like, oh, I got to work with my hands and da da da. Now, working with your hands ain't a bad thing, or what I'm saying, some of that hard labor is not a bad thing. To each his own, right? Whatever floats your boat. What I'm saying is there's a new wave to make money, and you don't have to make money just by, just because you need to make something or physically get out here and mow the lawn and do some of them hard labor jobs and construction jobs. That doesn't necessarily change your life, but it keeps you in the survival mode instincts or the survival mode frequency. Like, you're surviving, you're getting to it, but you busting your ass, and it doesn't amount to, it might not amount to, something that you can see bigger for yourself.
Message.
You feel me? You might enjoy, building houses and things of that nature. But what if you were the architect to say, you know what? I'm going to show y'all, I'm going to put it out and show y'all how to build this house or how to build this hotel. So in the industrial age, we was using a lot of our hands, right? And our hands, we're tired, y'all. Shit. We don't need to do that no more. Then we moved into the information age, and the information age was all the degrees, and I gotta be, HBCU proud, and that whole college energy, right? And you can look at it and say, wow, that wasn't too long ago. You feel me? Because I absolutely got my degree, and you know what I'm saying, and it propelled me in a particular way to get out here and succeed in life. But then when I realized that it pigeonholes me to a certain income level where I cannot, think outside of the box or explode out, right? It's just right there. They just keeping you right enough, just enough, so you won't be in the poor class, but you won't be in the upper echelon class of success and, getting to the bag. That particular level can keep you asleep, family, and you can be stuck in a space of, all right, I'm just content, right? But you're still utilizing your time, your movement. You have to go to these places. Like, just for the mere fact you have to go to that bitch is a problem. Just for the mere fact that I have to clock in at that particular time is a problem. See, with YouTube and things of that nature, I'm going out here to get it, right? So all this YouTube, TikTok, all of that stuff, right? I'm hunting my own food. But I don't necessarily have to clock in a way of saying I have to be here at this particular time. What if I'm not feeling my best? All right, let me take a day off of this YouTube thing. You feel me? What if I'm not what if I'm just not in the mood, right? Just simple as that. All right, well, fuck it. You see what I'm saying? But again, the level or the ceiling is not closed off. So I can get to it, you feel me, and run it up, right? The most I ever made as a teacher was 62,000 a year from one of my mediums last year alone. From one of my mediums, I made 100,000 from that TikTok medium. I made 100,000. So somebody tell me something. Should I go back to slaving at the job? Should I? You see what I'm saying? D-Ray and I combined didn't make 100,000 one of them years teaching. And we both was PE teachers, successful PE teachers. And we had to do, I was coaching a middle school team, nigga, football. That was a stipend. D-Ray coaching volleyball. We was out here getting to it, busting our ass, looking up. And we said, oh, shit. We still got to pay taxes on this. God damn, ain't that a bitch? Shit. So you look at it and you got to examine it for real because the times is changing and they trying to keep a certain group of people a slave to idea. That's why you see black people in movies as cops and teachers and doctors and stuff like that, just to keep them in the working class system. Not saying there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong. Trust and believe. There's nothing wrong with having a good job and doing what you do. But if there's another route that actually serves your purpose-driven work, then why not go for your success level energy? Just telling you what it is. Then we just recently was in this attention economy. That's what I'm on now. This YouTube, TikTok, the podcast, all of that, right? This community building thing, creator-led thing. Now, the attention economy and this trust economy can be blended in if you look at it and see, right? But essentially, there's another level of the trust economy that I'm going to get into and dive deeper into. That attention economy is essentially just like, you know, the influencers and people influence you in a particular way to get a bag or make money or, you know, sell their products or whatever they was trying to do, right? Sell their services, sell their knowledge, right? You feel me? Like I used to sell courses and all of that stuff. You feel me? Now, nigga, we're out of that. And them boys at that Streamer U essentially just showed us a way. These young 20-year-olds, they had 13-year-olds there, 15, 17 at this Streamer U thing, million up. There was a lady, an old lady, I guess she was a librarian. She said she made 100,000 in that bitch for them 5 days. Niggas making $1 million in that hoe. I'm pretty sure Suburb made $1 million. And then just the amount of people coming on and stuff like that, everybody probably averaged 100,000 in 5 days. Now, it's not saying like, you know what I'm saying, and it was 150 students there, and it's not saying like everybody's going to hit the lottery in that particular way of this streaming thing. What I'm actually saying and trying to get the family to understand is that there's something else you can build upon, right? Whether it's streaming, whether it's YouTube, whatever, whether it's you and your neighborhood and things of that nature, that can actually shift your world into success and prosperity for you.
Message.
I'm about to tell y'all that right now. So then the trust economy, your unique insight. The people who won't necessarily have the biggest audience, they'll have the strongest relationships and communities.
Message.
Strong communities. Remember about 2 years ago, what year was that? That was probably the 9 year, right? I think I was saying that it was this year. I was saying that the whole world is going to be community based, right? I think that was at the top of this year. The whole world is going into community based energy. They got private schools out here that you never heard of. They got, you know, these different type of schools, specialized schools that's moving out of the public school sector and teaching in a whole different way and strategy to win. That old model that we used to believe in and or think about, and that Piscean age model, that shit is dead, nigga. And trust and believe, you do not want to be caught up in the whole I'm gonna retire at 65 and hopefully they send me a check every 2 weeks. No, you're gonna have to go for yours, because I'm telling you now, some of them old people that was retiring, they had to come. When I was a teacher, they was coming back subbing. Like, yeah, I just need a little bit more. Why? Because the money is changing every year. So as the money change, right, lifestyle starts to change, and then now all of a sudden you can't keep up with just basic necessity things based off of they pigeonholed you into a certain every 2 weeks is how much you get paid. So you want to understand to the core, right? Like, you got to move with the wave. You got to see the signs and symbols that's coming into the fold, and just be assertive and aggressive and not afraid to win out here in these particular streets. It says people don't just buy products anymore. They invest in creators they trust. They trust people that they fuck with. You feel me? This thing is about building relationships. And the more you can build relationships, like my bro God, brother Joseph, he got a whole tribe going. He understands the wave. He understands what's happening right now. He sees the next moves. He's visionary like that, right? And essentially, we don't want to get caught up or be backtracked into an old ideology mindset because of our ego is too scared to change.
Sorry, bye.
So one thing I did notice about the streamer university kids is that the whole energy is about unpredictability, right? That predictable movie thing, right? Niggas ain't fucking with that shit no more. So if y'all notice Suburb Baby and on his streams, this nigga was chaos. This little kid, 24 at that, from the age, he actually went to the high school I went to my last 2 years. Crazy shit. He just moving just like vicariously through a particular medium that's saying like, man, I'm gonna just do whatever. I'm thugging this shit out. Fuck what y'all talking about. And this is how it's gonna get it. He ran his numbers up. He was at like 2,000 subscribers or whatever, like 2,000 people watching him live. Nigga ran it up to 130,000 a day in the first day. So first it was 2,000 people on Twitch watching him, right? That first day, he took advantage of his opportunity. He said, nigga, I'm about to turn this thing up. Sure enough, he did. That's that H-Town heart of a hustler in niggas from the H. What? And he sure enough ran that thing up to 130,000 people watching him. And he just kept going and going and going. Energizer Bunny, right? He almost killed himself. Trust and believe. I can see it. I'm like, damn, this little kid, it'll slow his ass down. But he was, trying to set an example for how to get to it in these streets. You feel me? In this new economy streets. And I thought it was a genius marketing play and a genius brand play for him to run it up, because he could have came in all meek and scared or meek and just humble and stuff like that. Nah, that nigga came in blazing. He came in ready for war, right? And everything he did was an element of surprise. Y'all know I was just studying it. You feel me? I'm the ultimate observer. So I was entertained, but I was studying like, okay, why is this thing working and what is going on and why the other streamers ain't getting to it, right? Some people is getting exposed in that bitch. I ain't gonna lie. That Streamer University. Some people is like, oh, Aura is trash.
Sorry, bye.
Aura is out of there, baby. When you in real time, you look kind of crazy out here, boy. In that real time, them real streets, nigga. Your ass ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Them girls are looking at that nigga like, all right, nigga, you ain't even coming with no game. You tall, but you just talking shit, nigga. You ain't really say, you ain't really moving me like that. What's up? You ain't sweeping me off my feet. You feel me? I seen all that shit you was doing on Instagram. I'm in the moment now. What's up? Them girls looking like, nigga, you fuck how tall you is, nigga. You better come with some game or something in this thing. I'm sitting there blown away like, oh, this here tripping. And then he couldn't hoop and nothing. I was like, God damn. Getting exposed like a bitch. Don't worry, y'all put the name in the comment. God damn. So yeah, just understanding, right? Understanding that the new economy is rewarding a certain element of surprise or a certain genuineness or a certain authentic energy, right? Now, Suburb Baby, he wasn't being authentic. He was just playing a character. But that's what this thing is about. You feel me? It's about in his lane of entertaining, he's playing his skit characters and he's just carrying out the mission in real time. So it's like, oh, shoot, I didn't know you was going to do that. Oh, wow, okay. You feel me? So these kids ain't trying to watch these old ass outdated movies, right? When you look at these movies, nobody ain't trying to watch that shit. They trying to watch real time action. They're like, this is why they're watching it. Because if for the longest of me, I'm like, why the fuck would somebody watch somebody sitting on camera for hours and hours and hours? They're trying to be a part of the experience. Whatever experience that is, they're trying to be a part of it. You feel me? They're not trying to have a predictable movie that they know how it's going to end based off of the trailer telling you the goddamn movie. It's such a crime right now, and we just got to understand what it is. These kids' dopamine receptors are fried, and I'm just telling you what it is. They're really fried, so they don't have the attention, the ability to sit there and watch something for an hour and a half, 2 hours, when they feel like they can already predict what's going to happen.
Message.
So that's why TikTok is so favorable, and the Instagrams and the scrolling, right? If you can predict the movie, what's the point of wasting your 2 hours? So now we got to examine that and just understand it. You feel me? So now these kids are more in love or in the moment. Like when the kids do them IRL things in real life or whatever, they love the experience. They're coming for the experience. Come with me, the experience, right? They're not consuming. They're participating. So they feel like they're in it. I'm looking at the comments. These kids on Suburb Baby and all these Twitch people, right? They saying stuff like, yo, go here. Like, nigga, the thing is moving so fast. Why are you typing that in? Their energy really feel like this nigga can see that shit. what? They feel like they right beside him. They like, oh, Bird, he with me. Let's run. Let's run. Yeah, we running and playing together. Meanwhile, they at work. They living vicariously through the kids that's going to go get it. It was IRL kids. Hey, I'm just telling you what it is. That shit is absolutely amazing. So that consumerism thing, the scrolling shit is dead for them kids. They don't care. See, you got to think. The kids grew up with the world in their hand, with the cell phones, the smartphones. So now we're seeing in real time, they becoming 15, 16, 20. They already had the world in their hands since they was 13, since their mom gave them that smartphone, right? They're now saying, okay, I need to be able to experience in real time. How do I do that? I can live vicariously through this person on the screen, or I can just participate in this group think mentality. You feel me? Consumerism is the old media. Participation is the new wave.
Message.
So we got to understand to the core, like, this thing is over with whatever old kind of narrative, a lot of us have. And, when you break it down scientifically, dopamine just hates predictability. Them dopamine receptors, it can't stand it. And I'm just telling you what it is. It's just the honest God truth. And this is just us building. Like I'm saying, we're going deeper, and I'm really going into demon time in the Patreon, right? Just to really make this clear. This is just kind of like, how would you say, me giving it the understanding. But the demon time work we about to get into, oh boy, because the demon time is just us transforming. What I could do right now on this YouTube streets is give people the understanding of the scientific energies that's happening right now. Because, nigga, the demon time is the work. That's the real work, and that's the real game. You feel me? Transforming your body into this new wave. What does that look like for you? You 40, you 35, you really don't like your job. You feel like, you don't have no ambition, no motivation. You're stuck in a particular mindset that's not serving your greater good. We did a whole thing on Saturday on a Wise Build about breaking out of that moralism mindset that's keeping you a shell of yourself. Thanks to this book, and thanks to some of the spiritual symbols that's been coming up lately. Hey, I'm just telling y'all what it is. It's over with. You feel me? And, you take it up with your moral Christian guide, whoever that's supposed to be. But what I'm saying is that we got to understand why we came down here, and understand that the moralism is part of some other human contraption that's keeping you locked down. Go check out my Wise Build on the Patreon. Y'all see what we was talking about. So let's get into this trust economy, because this is the important part of the whole thing. Relationships. You know what time it is, family. Nobody's going outside no more. Nobody has these friends. So now you're almost in a parasocial relationship with people. You feel me? Like in the Patreon, I can say that I'm building friendships, genuine friendships with these people, to where now a year, 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line, we can do business based off of we've been bonding, we've been building, and we've been growing together. See, that's the word, growing together with like-minded individuals, right? Don't want to put Yosef's thing on Front Street, but like he growing with, his tribe, right? Cool. Me and him been growing since, me and Yosef been rocking since where we at now, 2026, 8 years ago, right? When I first started YouTube and I started that Sunday service. Rocking and rolling. You feel me? You see us on YouTube every week now, growing together. You feel me? Like some of the stuff we got in the future, oh boy. You feel me? So it's like you have these relationships, and some of them comes and goes and things of that nature. But you know what I'm saying? If you can find a people that have the same kind of mindset as you, not your proximity friends, because again, them proximity friends is stuck in a mindset for them. Just because you was born by them doesn't mean they're supposed to go with you. What the online thing did and the social media energy did was now we can find like-minded individuals just like ourselves, right? Kind of build relationships, kind of build understanding with each other, and now all of a sudden, oh boom, we in the fold. Hey, we in the mix. You feel me? My nigga Jo9l, Cash, Titus. You feel me? Luck, Morris, right? In the fold. Oh shit. Now all see, that's what I'm saying. Now we pushing each other. You feel me? We pushing each other. We getting somewhere. Toya, Cece, Shay. You feel me? So it's almost like these experiences we're having together, we're not realizing that just because I'm kind of building and growing, shit, I'm building and growing with y'all. The teacher needs a student and vice versa, because y'all can teach me something in the same thing. So now all of a sudden, hey, Dream, I got this play. They want you to come on, bet. You feel me? My nigga Jock, me and Jock just did a video, right? Me and Titus just did a video. I just told Jock, hey, whenever you ready, let's run the play. Because that's my bro guy. So now all of a sudden, you know, them people that just DM me in my Instagram and shit, hey, Dream, I really love to work with you, nigga. I don't know you. What?
Message.
I don't know who. Okay, what's up? I don't know you, Joe. I'm just supposed to just go off of blind faith and say, yeah, let me fuck with this nigga. No, nigga, I'm gonna have to figure out. See, with Yosef putting them videos up and then Massively Foolish redoing his videos, he doing Massively Foolish with somebody on YouTube that was clipping up all spiritual people videos and shit. I'm seeing his videos. I'm like, oh, okay, the guy got some shit. Oh, okay, my nigga Will Capru. Oh, okay, guy got some shit. Oh, Mook. Oh, God, she got, oh, Contra Queen. Oh, this person, that person, right? Seeing all these people. And I'm like, oh, okay, damn, I'm damn near building a relationship by watching their videos. A parasocial relationship. You feel me? Now, all of a sudden, I reach out to them because they've been watching my videos. Oh, yeah, let's do work. That's how this shit goes. So that's the same thing with the streamer university kids. Hey, exchange number. Hey, I'm gonna run into you in Atlanta. You just, hey, we run the play, we do a video, boom, boom, boom. So the trust is there, right? Because now they're in this particular circle of trust. And now, you know, they can reach out and touch somebody's hand. I'm messing up that Christian song. God damn. Make it a better place if you can. What was that Christian song? Y'all remember that shit? Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make it a better place if you can. I'm in church. We had to hold hands. I'm like, I don't want to hold this old dude's hand. He looked like a gooner. This nigga probably is jacking off. I'm sitting right behind. I'm like, God damn, I gotta hold this nigga hand. God damn. That nigga probably just came from church, jacked off, didn't wash his hand. Now I'm holding his hand. Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make it up. We swaying and shit. Hell nah, boy. Get that shit out of my goddamn face.
Sorry, bye.
But, you know, the church is actually a symbolic thing of that too, of that nature as well. Because, again, the church shows you, you know, community building as well. It's always been a thing like that. Like, obviously, you want to have love for yourself and move in your own space. But wouldn't it be nice to get feedback from somebody that actually serves your same mindset? So, you know, if you're a Christian, you know, you bunch up and do that Christian thing. You feel me? You're Muslim, you march up with them, do the Muslim thing, right? That's why they got them sororities and stuff. They're interconnected in a particular web. So now all of a sudden, us spiritual beings, us chaos beings, have to be able to form a group, a family, right? A like-minded individuals where we can actually build with each other and grow in this new economy.
Message.
See, but it all starts with you. You're going to have to do your part and work on you and make sure your shit is fly. You're fly. So now all of a sudden, oh, you sell clothing. I'm going to rock your shit. You sell body wash. Yeah, come on. I got you. I'm with that. You feel me? So it's going to have to come from a space of us understanding what's actually happening. And this trust thing is happening at a large rate. You can see it even in the whole live stream ability. See, when you go live, it does make somebody trust you more because now you're in the moment. It's impromptu, right? And that impromptu is something that people can build off of you for the trust. You feel me? Improvisation is very, very important. The improvisation mission is the wave that we've been seeing this since Real World on MTV, right? They're moving, they're doing their thing. Oh, something happens, they got to adjust. You feel me? And we're seeing it in real time because again, that old movie narrative of everything going so constricts, we can see past that now. That's an old model thinking. People want to see what's happening in real time. Not actors, you know what I'm saying? Not editors. They want you to be able to make the mistake and embrace the mistake, or make the perfect play and embrace the perfect play. So because why? Because that's real. So now that authentic energy you trust. Seeing the Kai Sinai, he tried to get on that bus. That cop said, "Hey, get your ass down." He's supposed to own the whole thing. That cop said, "Get your ass down." Oh, okay, man. My bad. Sorry, sir. That's in real time. He trying to get on top of the bus. He owned the damn thing. He funded the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? In real time, we're seeing, oh shit, this cop trying to keep him safe and secure and make sure, you know what I'm saying, he doesn't fall or whatever. Cool. You feel me? It's the same thing, right? We enjoyed the hallway in school. We didn't enjoy, you know what I'm saying, sitting there where the teacher is repeating a same script narrative that doesn't, you know what I'm saying, necessarily serve our greater good. Take out your books and read this history lesson. That shit is dead. And, you know, the more we understand that, like, hey, these live experiences is the real movies, then shit, the more we grow into our God body energy.
Message.
Look at Shannon Sharp and them, right? He's still with Ocho Cinco and Joe Johnson. Look at Cameron and them. You feel me? Right? Look at who else? Gilbert Arenas and them when they show come back. Right? The live effect is in full effect. People want to see it live. People want to see you move right now. I seen some of my spiritual brothers out there. They look like they damn near streamers now. I was like, damn, they on live again. Damn, they on live again. Some of my other spiritual brothers, I'm like, damn, they on live again. My nigga Roderick going live every day at 5. That's my bro guy, Roger. He going live every day at 5. I'm like, oh, shit. Okay. That's different, right? Now, see, I don't have the energy for that. But I'm saying, like, you can see the wave of these Shannon Sharps every night. Like, damn. Gilbert Arenas every day in the middle of the day. Jeff T every day. You feel me? So, you know, there's something to that live element that that is a beautiful thing because you can't edit it. You're in the moment, and people want to be able to see that and embrace that within you. To say, oh, okay, this nigga a real person. He put on his pants just like me. So it's a beautiful time that we're living in, and I just want the family to embrace the aspect of what's actually happening in this world, and it's about building trust. Building trust. You feel me? The more you build this trust up, the more connections you have, right? And we know that connections is the way of you getting to the bag.
Message.
Hey, every era, it rewarded a different human trait. Do not get lost in what's happening now. The industrial age era, right? It rewarded, what was that? Strength. It rewarded you had to be strong, physically strong in your hands. God damn. Information age, it rewarded what? Degrees, memorization. You have to remember shit just to get a job. Ain't that a bitch? But then when you get the job, it don't have nothing to do with your memorization skills. Absolutely horrible.
God damn.
The degrees, the knowledge, the corporate. Them doctors don't. You think them doctors remembered all that shit? Them doctors is going to their chat GPTs now and saying, all right, what symptom is this? What is that? Okay. They might have a few different things and traits and tricks that they can look at and observe. But at the end of the day, the machine is doing the work.
Message.
Then the attention economy was what? It was still terraforming into where we're at, the trust economy with the authentic energy, adaptability. And shit, real talk, we're watching the evolution here in real time. And again, I don't want nobody to miss the boat because their ego is in the way. I'm just telling you what it is. The evolution of this thing is here and it's coming at a full speed. I was looking at speed on the soccer thing. He had 800,000 people watching him watching the game. 800,000. Now, he's an anomaly, of course. Kai's an anomaly. A lot of these streamers are an anomaly. But goddamn, if some of the streamers are making, and not saying you have to be a streamer or no shit like that. What I'm saying is think outside of the box. How can you touch more people to get your stuff moving? You feel me? It don't have to be with streaming. It don't have to be on YouTube. It can be you building a community center, right? And having people in your real-time space where you can build and grow with them. You feel me? They have the thing on TikTok where you can actually meet people, right? Where you put in your location or whatever, and now the people know about your business and services. So like if you got a restaurant, you build relationships around them people so they can keep coming back for more and more. Yes, sir, family. Yes, sir. Wednesday, we're going to dive deeper into the fold. I'm going to go over the jealousy aspect, and some other stuff that actually moves you from a certain level of thinking, right? That moralism thinking into demon time, baby. Yes, sir. Y'all know what it is, family. Peace to the gods.